All right, Cub fans, Chipper Lewis here, the Cub fan of STL. Like and subscribe to this YouTube page. Tonight's the night of the first must-wins. It's a must-win tonight. You know why? Because no matter what, as long as you win tonight, as the Cubs go out there and beat the Reds, if they do that, they go into the most important series of the season, only 2 games back of their opponent. They must win. Do it. Win. And you don't have to worry. Who cares what Milwaukee does? Yes, we're tied with them right now, but who cares what we do? We can't control what they do. We have no control over the Milwaukee Brewers anymore. We don't play them anymore. All we have control over is ourselves. Jason Hayward said that Monday in his post-game interview on 670 The Score. We can only control our destiny from here on out. We have no control over Milwaukee. So do it. Do it. Win tonight. Win tonight. Go into that St. Louis series on a high note. 4 games at Wrigley. 4 games. Can change everything. 4 games changes everything. Coming out of that series and into the off day on Monday, we will know where we stand. We will know what the Cubs will have to do to not only win this division, but to make the postseason. We figure all that out after Sunday's game. Tonight's a must-win, though. Do not overlook this Reds team. They can out-hit it with anybody. But, boy, I tell you what, I love our lineup. Starting at the top with Zobrist and Castellanos, all the way down to Hayward and Hoerner. It's a lineup that can score multiple runs in innings. A lineup that can score 10-plus runs. You know how I know that? Because they did it last weekend. They did that. So that's where we are. That's where we are now. Win tonight. Win tonight. John Lester's going to have his biggest game ever as a Cub. Let me rephrase that. He's going to have his biggest game of the season tonight. John Lester is going to carry the Chicago Cubs to victory tonight and guarantee that they will be no less than 2 games out of the St. Louis Cardinals going into that 4-game series. I'm calling it now. Chipper stamp of guarantee. It's done. It's done. Actually, let's have a drink on that. So there's my words. Shout out to Cubs Social. Great event. Met some really cool people. Can't wait to do it next year. Glad I took my wife this year. It was awesome. I got to see people I knew there that I've met before. Others who didn't want to say hi, but that's okay. No big deal. Otherwise, it was a great time. It was a great time. I highly recommend it if you don't do it. Can't wait to go next year. Hopefully Joel and his wife will be able to join us. It was a great time. My wife even had a wonderful time, and she's a Cardinal fan. So, all right, guys. Just keep believing. Hashtag just believe. I stand by that. Month and a half. Hashtag just believe. Because this team can do this. This team can win this division. You know as well as I do, you get in those playoffs, you don't know what can happen. So, here's to tonight. Go Cubs, go.